I wanted to talk with you a little bit about which of the services that travel on your network create the biggest pain points for you. And I think we were going to try and do a scale from 1 to 10, but you didn't want to get quite that granular, so I thought we could do bandwidth piglet, bandwidth pot-bellied pig, and bandwidth hog.
How about just utilizing the most bandwidth? And I say that because, look, and I've kind of conditioned people to think of it this way, and I'm having to talk internally to the company this way as well. So we have gotten ahead of the capacity glut here. Now we've got spectrum crunch coming, but I believe the industry has gradually and finally gotten the pricing model right. And so once you get the pricing model right, then I don't think about them as pigs and hogs. Right now I think about them as services and revenues, and it's not all bad. In fact, data becomes a good thing. And you're seeing the industry moving the pricing model rather significantly so that perhaps you get to a place where the revenue model begins to closer approximate the capital requirement model. And so when capital requirements are growing in the teens, the $20 billion capital budget we'll have this year, when that continues to grow but revenues are flat on these businesses, you go, wow, that model doesn't last, right? So I think we've gotten the pricing model right, and so I don't think of them as hogs, but I think it's important to think of the consumption of services.
Right, but that seems like an acknowledgement that the industry was sort of hoisted by its own petard, right? I mean, you set the pricing model.
Oh yeah, I'm not saying we were smart about it. Don't get me wrong. I would say the industry early on in the mobile internet revolution, when you talk about these numbers here in a little bit, you'll get an appreciation for this. But yeah, the industry came out pricing data at $30 all you can eat. And this was pre-iPhone era, right? iPhone came along and radically changed the industry, and so the industry has grappled with getting the pricing model turned. And in this industry, that doesn't happen quick. But it's taken time, and I'm not going to argue with you that we did it right. But once you kind of step into that, getting the consumers to go along with you and change the pricing model is not an easy chore.